Hello all, welcome back to our channel. In last class, we have seen about the meaning of directing, features of directing and importance of directing. To continue with that, today's class, we are going to see about the principles of directing, and I am Dr. Rajkumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce Bank Management, St.Joseph's College of Arts and Science, Cuddalore. Harmony of objective. It is one of the first and main principles of directing where the objective is important for everyone. Objective is a common goal where the company needs their employees or individual or the group of people join together, work for a common goal, and by that they have been achieving for the company to understand what the company has really means, what the company is really expecting from the employer and the employees, and how they are working together to achieve a common goal. Individual does not work well, it will makes them to understand, to give motivation, to give communicating with the people. They can improve their common goal by increasing the efficiency of their work. Next, maximizing individual contribution. Company can decide to have a goal to achieve for a long term, but the real need is, what the real success is, everyone should cooperate, everyone should work together, everyone should understand how they can be done, how it can be created, how the work has to be done. By this, the objective of the company can be increased, then be satisfied. By increasing the individual common goal, by directing the people, the managers have to motivate their employees by increasing their efficiency in the field. Unity of command. Not every individual is working hard under the one boss and they can create an objective. No, everyone in the company, everyone in the office, everyone in the organization has to work together to understand the feature, understand and the objective really meant by the leader or the boss of the company or the organization. It is ensured, they have to be ensured that accountability and the control towards the reporting on the everyday's work to the boss is not sufficient. It is something leads to the confusion and frustration among the employees by giving the ideas or giving the reporting to the one boss. By they have to understand how they can work, and they have to communicate, they have to report by step by step. Team manager, HR or manager, supervisor, leader, they have all together work together, and they have to understand the real problem or real objective, how they have to go. So every one boss, every individual is not about responsible, and they are not going to work. Everyone in the organization have to work together to achieve a common goal. Appropriate direction techniques. Yes, the boss, the manager, the team leaders, the supervisor have to lead the goal, to understand, to reach the goal. They have to provide the people, they have to communicate the people, they have to motivate the people, they have to enrich the people to work for the achievement of the common goal. Then only it should be so successful. How the people can be enriched, how the people is to be organized, as to be efficiency by conducting a directing. Direct supervision. Managers or team leaders or the boss or the leader can execute the work to the employees, but they have to monitor them, they have to visualize, they have to supervise them whether the work given to them has been done properly, whether they have understood the work properly, whether they can creating the work, whether they are doing their work in an efficient way, whether they are in the right track to achieve the common goal. They have to understand that they have to supervise their employees how they are behaving in the workplace, whether the work which was given to their employees has been done in a happy way, whether they can be done in the moral, whether the meanwhile the managers has to understand how the feedback has been given. They have to receive the feedback from the people which they are working in their organization, whether the every employee working for a common goal is understandably working, and how they have been creating, how they have been understanding the work, whether they have really understood, whether they have been understood the common objective. By that they have been in working together. They have to understand whether they have been working in an efficient way, whether the performance level of the employees have been created in a efficient way. They all the things has to be supervised by the employer in the organization. Strategic use of informal organization. How the managers use their informal organization to the formal. But everything should not be communicated directly. So sometimes they, with the help of the employees and with the peer people working in their organization, they can be strengthen the objective. This will improve the direction level in an effective way to achieve a common goal of the company. Managerial communication. Continuous and clear communication is essential for effective direction. For every work, for every objective, direction is important. Pathway is very important. In whether it is going to be individual work or a common group work, it doesn't matter. We have to understand how it can be created, how the supervisor and director has involved in it, how it has been guided through, and the subordinates and the employees has to understand whether it can be communicated in a proper way, whether they have received the instructions clearly from the people, whether the people in the organization are being given the correct information, what the real objectives meant, for how they have to work for it, how we have to communicate the people, and what time frame has been given. Everything has to be analyzed and kept in our mind, and we have and ask the employees to work in a formal way, and by this we can achieve it in a better common goal. Effective leadership. Effective leadership is the efficient way where the leader or the manager or the supervisor have to behave how they are behaving to their employees, because they only fix the common goal, and they should understand how they can be created, how they can respect their orders and creators, and how they have been created the command which was given by the employees. They have to understand their leadership quality, and by this they have to give the freedom and way of people how they can be understood in the organization. Following through all these principles, the managers has to extend their policies, whether they have created the policy and procedure to achieve the common goal, and by this they have to understand whether the employees of the organization have been implemented all those facilities, all those things, all the information was given, done in their creation, and done their work in an effective way or not. By having initially we can plan something, but by working in a practical way, they can create, they can change some of the modifications, how they can be made, and how they can be created, whether if there is any change in the field, if there is any change in the subordinates employees idea, it should be created in a positive way. By this it should be done in the effective how it can be done. It is a important thing where it enriches the organization to achieve the common goal. By this we have seen the principles of directing. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you in the next class.